What is going on, you guys? Welcome back again into this video. In today's video we will analyze, also I will help you getting some knowledge about reading the chart, but we will practice on the Cardano. Okay, so the investors who are looking for some basic ideas, also reading or looking for reading the chart properly, also knowing what is the upcoming supports and resistances, so you are in the right video. Okay, so before we can start, there is an important advice I will share today with you. Do never trade without knowing the market direction. Also, if you identify the market direction, then trade with it. When we have to stop trading this market direction, of course, when we get some kind of bearish signals. Canceling the bearish signals, it means that the market at least has another new, or will continue his direction. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. But there is something important you have to know in the cryptocurrencies, especially like Cardano, Binance coins. I don't mean BNB, but I mean every cryptocurrency is traded inside Binance, manipulated by Binance, if it's correct. Okay, if it's manipulated by Binance, then you have to be careful, because this kind of cryptocurrencies are used for pump and dump only, so there is no clear direction. Okay, so you have to understand the psychology of the pump and the dump, and I promise I will do this later for you. Of course, it will be a special courses, and if you are of course interested about this domain, you can get it. So dividing the chart or dividing the levels helps you identify the market situations and the market directions. Okay, what I mean by dividing is simply using the vertical line and then place it all the way from the top to the down, starting from here, for example. Okay, point A and the point B. Here's the point B, here or here, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is an impulsive wave and this is another impulsive wave, because I don't mean whales, but I'm calling them rich people. Boats doesn't the boats. It's the way the rich people works inside Binance or any other cryptocurrency exchange, but I mean Binance exactly. Okay, so from the 0.03 all the way to the 0.07. Okay, almost 113, almost. Okay, 113. What does that means? It means that's probably someone with $1 million now has a profit of 2.5 million. Okay, approximately 2.5 million. A man with $10 million now has a benefit of $20 million. And you know that there is exchange and there is OTC, so it doesn't matter that this kind of guys can sell it in the exchange, but the market price play a role to sell and buy. So if today the Cardano price is the 0.05, for example, in Binance and other exchange websites, of course, then the OTC market itself will be the same, or maybe less a little bit. But this is the idea. A man with $1 million now have $2 million, and a man with $100 now have 200. It's not quite satisfied for him, but at least he got profits. So this guys, and you can set yourself between them. If you have $1 million, okay, you bought $1 million of Cardano, and now you have $1 million profits or maybe more, then you will be interested to sell. You don't have to wait till the $1 or the $2, and maybe it can happen and maybe not. So this is the idea of pump or dump. It's something about greed. Okay, it's something about the greed. And then when we have this kind of psychology inside some cryptocurrencies, then simply we have to deal with it. I don't have to wait for the $1 making my pink dreams maybe come true or not. I don't have to convince myself that the Cardano will be at the $10, because of my psychology will be good and I will be happy. especially if I have loss. So dividing the chart helps you at least to understand if you are in some speculative coins or the reverse. Speculative coins, I mean, like something like this, and investment coins, for example, like Bitcoin and etc. At least you have a market direction. Okay, so everything is clear now. After dividing the chart, what we have to do next? Simply click every time frame, starting from the monthly all the way to the 4 hours. Stop at the 4 hours, because as long as you are deep inside from the 1 hour to the 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you are not getting the credibility to help yourself identify where the market is going, because the biggest time frames manipulate the small one. Okay, so hope everything is clear now. Now in the monthly charts, why do we have to see the monthly charts? Because simply we are not going to use the market psychology in the correct way. Because, for example, we have a bullish engulfing, and now we are stopped, or the market capitulates, used a shooting star. So maybe you can say that this kind of science will not help you to read the chart, but it's not true. Every game has its own rules. Okay, so this is the bullish engulfing, and this is the shooting star. What does is there anything hidden inside the Cardano? Simply not. Okay, we have to deal with the last candle. Deal with the last candle. Okay, deal with the last candle and set your levels to understand the market psychology. Please follow me. Okay, why the market stops all the way from this level here? Simply because I believe there is something in Fibonacci level, or maybe not. Okay, so you can check the 0.5. 0.5. Now everything happens for a reason. So there is nothing not related to the credibility. There is nothing random, etc. So the important question, what next? And I know you guys, you are asking this. So simply place your horizontal line from the 0.5, also the 0.61, and then the 0.38. Okay, and you can see that the market capitulates from the 0.23. So now we don't need to set the 0.3, 0.4, etc., because we are not interested now to this level. But you can add, if you want, the 1 Fibonacci and the 1.61, because the measure of the impulsive wave can turn sometimes into the 1.61 as an extended wave. Okay, if it's extended. If it's not, then you can be careful to the levels. Now, is there anything else we can analyze using the Fibonacci levels? Yes, of course. We have the point A and the point B. Okay, so from here or from here, it doesn't matter. Okay, use the Fibonacci like this, and then you will see that there is a correlated levels between the 0.5 and the 0.5 from the beginning of the 0.10 all the way to the 0.3, or sorry, 0.3. Okay, so now we stopped at the 0.61, and you can see that there is nothing else we can care about, at least if we break the 0.61 and the 0.0350. Okay, so deleting the Fibonacci now, and we can deal about this level here and this level here. So we can modify, doesn't matter, or adjust level from the 21 moving average and the middle of the moving average in the Bollinger Band. So what next? Now we will wait until we can see a bullish signal. This is the $1 million advice. Do never buy without seeing at least one bullish signal. And I'm talking about the closure of the candle, not the pattern or any appearance of the pattern or any candle. So please be careful. We say this candle is bearish or bullish simply after the closure, not before. Okay, so this is a bearish engulfing. Okay, this is not an inverted hammer, because yet we don't have the closure process done and till now, okay, or the closure done so far. Okay, so please be careful, and there is some market rules you have to respect, so you cannot be confused and say that the market is controlled by the whale. This is the obsessions that all the traders or all traders have. So what the daily chart tells about us, or about at least the market psychology or market traders, because there is psychology and there is market traders, of course. So here we have, or last day we have a bearish engulfing, so something is going to happen, and yes, it happened, because you can see that this candle here start to drop, and yet we cannot say that this candle is bearish or not after the closure. Okay, and you can see that the bearish engulfing, maybe it's played its role, and we can have something different so far. Okay, so what is the next level? Okay, the next level simply is the 0.04, okay, all the way to the 0.0420. It doesn't matter, you can place an order to buy Cardano all the way from this level, and please pump it and dump it yourself. Do not wait any other traders to tell you, or any YouTubers to tell you, or any other certified analyst to tell you. Buy yourself, get your own risk. If you see any, let's say, beautiful profits, sell and get off, okay, and get down and get out also, okay. Get it down by simply dump it. Okay, you can say it's around 20, 16, 15%, something like this. It's good for you to trade the dumps. Do not trade high. Okay, big mistakes traders are making in crypto. Your let's see, the market or the cryptocurrency starts to pump, yourself, or you itself gets yourself into another new being emphasized, okay, on being happy. I don't know the term exactly in English, but maybe you understand me. When you see the markets in the bullish side, you feel happy and you feel good and you start to have hope. But trust me, these guys who are pumping the market, they are waiting for you to buy so they can dump this, the market for you, or the cryptocurrency for you. Okay, so please never do this. Just sell when you see the market is up and buy down. This is the rule of the pump and the dump, and this is the advice I'm giving you to use in Cardano or any other cryptocurrency. Works this way, please, because there is some kind of cryptocurrencies, they don't work they don't respect these rules. Okay, so do not make a tragedy in your Binance account or in your portfolio or wallet simply by buying down and selling up. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we have to buy the resistances, because we know that something is going to happen to this resistance, and we are making, or we are investing to this resistance. Okay, before we can finish the video, you can see here the first time bearish engulfing appears, it happens, okay, and it done a great job. Starts from the closure all the way to the bottom. It's around 27% down. Okay, this is the first time in 2020 the bearish engulfing appears in Cardano, done its job. So please, just trust me, there is something in the market psychology you have to learn and you have to understand. And if you understand these rules, trust me, you will get yourself involved, joining the 5% of the people. Okay, so if you like this content, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're the first time here. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much for writing your questions in the comment section. Also join me in Telegram if you have something private to discuss with me. I will be so happy assisting you, and I'm here to help you. Thank you very much. See you later.